Hello, I'm Srijana. The Chinese clock can tell us the healthiest times to sleep, eat, exercise, and even when to have sex. Sometimes, when our stress is high, life needs to become very simple. We may need to pay more attention to our physical needs. This Chinese clock is a basic guide to keeping body and soul together to help you build health every day. By following nature's biorhythms, we become resilient to stress. And that's highly important now because life can turn on a dime. We need to be ready. These days, the whole world is stressed out. We are night owling on electronic media, super distracted in our own version of PTSD. The Chinese clock suggests a daily schedule in harmony with the earth to safeguard your long-term wellness. The first known medical book was written 4,500 years ago by the Yellow Emperor. I bought it online. It's easy to read and totally fascinating. I'm chuckling because it's so different from modern medicine. The book studies the integration of the physical body with the spirit because that is considered the best way to optimize health and happiness. The doctors and writers of the book said, to treat disease after it develops is like someone who tries to dig a well when they feel thirsty, or who begins to make weapons after the battle has already started. So Chinese medicine recognized the union of the body and spirit. If a medical system just treats the physical body, maybe it's missing another important part. And since we know that the physical is a reflection of the larger spirit realm, physical medicine all by itself is maybe altogether missing the point. So this has nothing to do with religion. It's about knowing your true source in the larger world. That is why I have great respect for the roots of Chinese medicine. In ancient China, doctors were paid by their patients. But you'd pay only as long as you enjoyed good health. If you became sick, by law, the doctor was required to treat you free of charge until your health was regained. And for every patient that died under your care as a doctor, a red lantern had to be hung outside your office to warn others of your failure. This diagram of the 24-hour clock tells which organ systems are in regeneration mode at any given 2-hour period through the day. It's the result of centuries of studying the rise and fall of fluids and meridians in the body. The link to more details is underneath your screen. Chinese medicine suggests we harmonize our body to nature by choosing the best times to eat, sleep, exercise, and make love. So, the summary is the best times to wake up are between 5 and 7 a.m., to go to sleep about 10 p.m. Meal times would be a big breakfast 7 to 9 a.m., or at least during that period, a medium lunch between 11 and 1, and a very light dinner between 5 and 7 p.m. Exercise time is 7 to 9 a.m., or other good times are 9 to 11 a.m. or 1 to 3 p.m. The absolute best time for romance is 7 to 9 p.m., pericardium time. Other good times are fire times, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 9 to 11 p.m. During stressful times, it is even more essential to live by nature's rhythms. The Chinese clock is your resource to build a solid foundation of regular habits each day, so the stressors don't bother you as much. It invites you to take responsibility for your own health for your own biorhythms every day. Biorhythms are like your internal weather. The same external climate we see in the world also exists in the body. Rain, floods, wind, heat, cold. Our internal weather patterns are seen as emotions, our sleep times, our meals, our activities, and anything that moves the energy through our meridians. You could use a phone app to measure your body temperature, health rate, oxygen level, calories, and tell you how many steps you take. But a phone app can't tell you anything about your real health, which is determined by invisible things like your emotions, like who you are with today, your fulfillment, your deepest thoughts. Our true biorhythms are precious because we are humans, which means our physical and spiritual live together in this body. And that's just one huge advantage of not being a droid. So maybe it's better to forget the apps and just tune into the body. When you spend time in nature, even for a few minutes or an hour, you absorb the natural rhythms of Mother Earth. It settles your spirit and is healing for your body, probably more than any medicine. So, in conclusion, the Chinese clock invites us to use ancient wisdom to schedule our day to balance the physical with the spirit. I hope it can help you find a strong foundation. If you follow this daily schedule a little every day, you'll be in good shape when world events turn seriously upside down. You will be needed as a pillar of strength for yourself and others. The secret to your health is to listen within. Thanks for watching, and come visit us in Bali.